Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, getting to the first character showcase video, at least part of this character showcase here. And if you caught my last video, I was talking about doing a live stream, and honestly, if I didn't do the video, I would have been able to do at least, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half of a live stream, but I'm not going to be able to get to it today. Possibly tomorrow. If I feel like, the live streams have their most value right when the update drops, right? Because, I've never done one, not yet, as many of you probably know, but, you do kind of all the behind the scenes stuff, you rank up the characters and this and that. So, I'm probably going to get all that boring stuff done and out of the way, and then when I actually do it, hopefully it's tomorrow, we can get into the meat and potatoes of everything. So I'm probably going to go ahead and finish the Transcending, Arrow, Swordmaster, because those are the only two characters I actually have left here. I already did Wave, I tier 3 Shang-Chi, and that's what brings me to my next point here. We're going to be doing a Shang-Chi PvP showcase, because I want to get this kind of done and out of the way, so then I can move on to the PvE portion, because it's going to be more expensive for me to actually, like, if I did a PvE and then wanted to do a PvP showcase for him, because I intend on throwing one of these brilliants on the man. They actually have the same exact role here, and luckily enough, I got these rolls in like 2 rolls, and I'm like, I'm gonna leave it. The beatdown, at least for World Boss Legend, seems to at beatdown at 10%. So if, say, hypothetically, one of these rolls was 8% beatdown and then 240 proc, they seem to be about at the same place. And I've never got one with 10 with the full proc. The most I got was 9 with the full proc. But in any case, we're going to be going through the paces here, because if I were to put one of these on them and then have to rip it off, it's 1,500 crystals, as opposed to maybe throwing a mighty regen on them. Actually, I'm going to have to roll one of these before we actually jump in there. But I think I'm gonna try to take him in with this here. Yeah, we're gonna see. Just because he has it on its guard break, he's got it's got 3 seconds of invincibility at 50% below HP. But other than that, his build is actually complete here. He's got 12 Odin's Blessings, and I built him for PvE because I think that's where he's gonna end up. At least if he's meta for ABX, you need him with a PvE build. Anybody who's competitive in ABX, so. We'll see. We'll see how far the gap is, if there is any gap. Maybe he's not even meta for ABX, because a lot of people are actually on the fence for building him for just building him, as of right now, because we won't know. Actually, let's go over to ABX and see how many days before we could actually test them. I feel like we could test them in a few days here. In a few days, we can actually test them. So 2 days. So not this next reset, the reset after, as a matter of fact. So not too long before we can actually test. And then we'll find out for sure, for certain. So I think a lot of people are holding off until then, and then once they do actually see that, he's meta, we'll go ahead and build him up. But, and that goes for a lot of the characters, maybe excluding Wave. You might not need to build anybody up, especially if you saw my last video talking about the data mined information, White Fox tier 3, and then 3 uniforms for all the lucky ladies, Crescent, Luna Snow, and then Sharon Rogers there. But from what I see, Shang-Chi is actually PvP meta. He is an absolute monster in PvP. So we're going to see if he can operate with this, and then we're going to kind of, go up the paces there, to, climb the ladder, so to speak. Maybe we'll try him with Authority, but I think he might need the regen. I think he just needs that survivability. He needs the 3 skill to be able to refresh, because here's the thing, it's got ignore targeting. It's basically like Silver Surfer on steroids. It's because he has a 50% recovery, max HP recovery, and he just, and if you have, if he's strong enough, if your account's strong enough, he can like one-shot Sentry, Dr. Doom, that sort of thing. So let's get the show on the road. Alrighty, ladies and gents. So real quick, before we pop into some matches here, let me just show you what makes this man so formidable. It basically comes down to one thing, but there's a synergistic effect with some of his other stuff. So he's got skill damage, bonus damage on his uniform effect, and he's got decreased basic damage received. I really hate that they changed the wording there, from what it was. Like, okay, real quick, let's look at these ISOs. What is this? All basic attacks increase, all basic defenses increase. Why couldn't you just leave it? I don't understand that. I'm guessing, I don't know, with the instinct deal, right? I don't know if you saw in the patch notes, they're introducing this instinct effect, and they mentioned that it's actually going to be something that they're going to discuss further in future updates, so that's something to look forward to. But in any case, I digress. He has decreased damage received by 40% on the additional uniform effect. He's got this accumulation here that's not going to play a huge role in the PvP. Honestly, we're just going to talk about his third skill. That's it. He's got the ignore targeting, as I mentioned. It's like Silver Surfer on steroid. Third skill, because he has 50% max HP recovery. He's got super armor, more basic defense, 10%, and then he has reflect 80% of damage regardless of the attacker's defense effect. So it's all damage. It's not just physical. It's physical and energy. So it is everything. And you'll see that Colossus is not an issue for him because he has that effect up. And all right, so let's pop in here. I played around with a couple different teams here, and I got two scenarios here. We're just gonna real quick let's fight this team. So this is actually, well, hang on. Let's fight rank 1 team. Let's see if this man can actually take him out. And he has this Obelisk on, as I mentioned. He has it's below 50%, 3 seconds of invincibility with guard break. Okay, there goes Wasp. And bada bing, bada boom. It's easy peasy for the man. Sentry is not an issue at all, dude. He's just taking him out like it's nobody's business. I'll tell you what, though. Oh, is he gonna die to Ebony Maw? What? I swear, dude, that is the first time that happened. That he died to Ebony Maw. Okay, we got to do that again, because that's ridiculous. That is just absolutely ridiculous. We're gonna let this play out. You just got to see that he can do it. That's the first time that it happened. I'm telling you, man, as soon as, you start recording stuff, funny things tend to happen. Funny things just tend to happen. It could be, just the matter of cool down on his skills and stuff like that. Watch, it happens again, and it just never happened before. Okay. I honestly, I thought he was gonna get killed again. Colossus gonna kill him? No. There we go. Okay. Not a liar, I swear to God. Okay, and that, mind you, is with a regular Obelisk. But Sentry is not the only player in the game anymore. We just got to find Doom. Okay, here we go. Doom team. And Doom seems to be an issue for Shang-Chi, at least with the build that he has now. Okay, and he's not going full PvP build, as you know here, because yep, I could have hit the third skill and he would have taken him out. But we'll try this one more time here, and as it seems right now, okay, from my speculation, if you're gonna run him with an Obelisk, you know what? If the Obelisk was even better, if it was a better Obelisk, he might be able to get, a better result. See, there's that little bit of, there you go. You got him. What is this Doom rocking? He's rocking a Brilliant Authority. Can he actually take him out? Dude, he did it again. Ebony Maw's gonna come and just smash him up. Ah, he got him. Ebony Maw, man, I hate that dude. I seriously hate that dude. He's the worst. Okay, so with the regular, I'm not going to do that anymore with the Obelisk here, because, I don't know, I have to imagine not many people are actually going to run him with the Obelisk, but he seems like he's somebody you could run with an Obelisk and get a pretty good result. You saw, he took out a Doom with a Brilliant Authority. And what we're going to do is, we're going to swap this Obelisk here, right? 53 seconds, guard break 4. We're going to do a Mighty Authority, and then we're going to swap that to a Mighty Regen, and we're actually going to see what's going to work out better for him. Honestly, it just seems like he just needs to survive long enough to pop that 3 skill. If he could do that, he's going to take whoever out. As you saw, It was easy peasy. He took out Sentry like butter, like butter. I ran in there a bunch of times, and yeah, Sentry was just not an issue. It just seemed to be Doom was the main issue there. So let's go ahead. We're gonna destroy this Obelisk. We're gonna throw this this mighty authority on him. Yeah, the only thing, it's rolled pretty well. It's just, you know, it's got 3 seconds instead of 5, or I'm sorry, 3% instead of 5% for the accumulation, and then it has 40% HP below 40 instead of the 50. That's the only thing, but I rolled this thing so many times, and that's where I ended up. So let's go ahead and, yep, we're going to destroy that lovely Obelisk there. And let's just pop back in here and see if we get a different result. Okay. Not too bad, not too shabby, my friend. Uh-oh. Nope, he got him. Okay. Ebony Maw is the real he's the real crux of Shang-Chi here. He's the real contender, but he took him out, man. He took him out. Okay, so we got to fight these same teams here. Really died to reflect. Oh my God, that the effect must have wore out there. But in any case, still impressed. Let's find you know, let's go back to, I don't know, this team here, right? Rank 1 dude, Sentry. I have to imagine that he's going to be able to slay this dude as well, right? But I really want to see, I want to fight a team where he actually, you know, might have an issue with this authority here, so we could see if, you know, if the regen is going to be superior in any way. But yeah, he's just like no questions asked, man. No questions asked. This might be his real value, ladies and gentlemen. It might be PvP. But as I already mentioned, I can't go back on my word now. I gotta test him with the Brilliant Energy. We're gonna do Rage and Brilliant Energy. Kind of, you know, something similar to what we're actually doing here. Okay, I think this guy has a really good build on his Doom, and he's got really good cards, so on and so forth. So let's see if he actually has a hard time competing here. I have a feeling he actually might. Yeah, he's got a Brilliant Authority. Okay, survived. Killed him once. And nope. No bueno, man. No dice on that. Keep in mind though, he's got a PvE build. His build is not PvP, right? He's got no HP Uruan at all. They're all, you know, attack, Odin's blessings, so on and so forth. All right, so we did that test. Okay, so as I mentioned before, as it seems right now, here we'll fight the Sentry team. That Sentry, no problem. Doom seems to be a little bit of an issue. I'm gonna have to check and see what teams I fought that had Doom on it. I know the last one we just did. Oh man, he got taken out there, man. We're gonna have to try this again, see if he goes 2 for 2. Because, you know, sometimes it could just be the matter with skill cooldown, and, you know, you just have bad luck, bad RNG. But I'm curious if maybe this is a team that would, like, consistently take him out. Okay, he has a mighty regen. Yeah, I think it's pretty much lights out for the man. Yeah, no doubt. It's that reflect plus plus the ignore targeting, and there's just a lot of damage on. Yeah, there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The man is strong. The man is very, very strong. All right, let's swap this. Let's swap this authority and throw a mighty regen on him. And here we are. So unequipping this bad boy and going to throw on. So let me lock this guy, and then we're gonna throw on the one that I mentioned before, which is this guy right here. Yeah, it's not the best, honestly. You know, the all attack, all defense might in fact be better for him, and this has the lowest. It's got the 40% success rate on the penetration there. But this is the Doom that we won this match. I think we might have won and then lost one. But yeah, we're gonna fight him. The other guy, the guy I think he's rank 2 right now. He what was going on? He was the one that was giving us the issue. He was somebody who we just were having a really hard time with. And he died. I don't know, man. Authority might be better for him. We're gonna have to try this again here. Just so all you guys know out there, you know, don't be fooled and throw a regen on him. We have to try this again. But you know, as I mentioned, not a full PvP build. I wonder how he's going to perform in Alliance Conquest. I have a feeling that he's going to be very, very good. Dude, he's getting smashed around here. Yikes. Yeah, this is the one he won this. This is the Marvel dude. Try this again. Try this again, man. I'm trying to get a win with this regen here, but it's just not working out. Not working out well for the man. We'll have to go in and fight the sentry again. Can you at least get it here? What are you doing? Oh man, he's just, I don't know. This 3-0, 0-3 there with the regen so far on that Doom. And then, you know, here, let's go ahead. This is the other dude that we fought here, or who gave us a more difficult. This dude gave us a more difficult time. I think we lost one on here. Like I said, it could have been just like bad RNG and whatnot, and then we came back in and we actually won it. So it's just a process you got to go through, right, to figure out. The more time you can. Yeah, that's basically what happened when we lost the first match there. Dude, the Authority might be the way to go. Honestly, typically that is not the case. Typically, it's not the case. It was a it's a Mighty Authority. Anytime that I've done this testing before, it seems like, you know, Authority could be close on a lot of characters, but the regens just seem to be a little bit better, especially Mighty regens, right? And I think the effect didn't actually happen, right? We didn't get the success. Okay, so he's still beating Sentry because he was winning with the Obelisk, right? The Obelisk was pretty much like 100% success rate in terms of wins the losses. So let's fight this Doom here, because this was like I said, I think this is the strongest Doom out of the ones that we actually fought. So if he lost against the other one, I'm guessing he's not gonna have better luck here. And from what it seems like, and again, it could just be RNG, but what it seems like is the Authority is better. Maybe even brilliant. I don't know. Is he worthy for a brilliant Authority? I don't know. Let's try this again though. Just to see, just to be sure. Okay, bye Wasp, and it's nice here. I mean, 6 seconds cooldown on that third. He just can't. I don't know, destruction maybe, you know. Okay, yeah, that seems to be the issue. Is just, you know, he just can't penetrate that you know, he can't penetrate the Authority, right? Brilliant Authority, Mighty Authority, so on and so forth, and he seems to be having a more difficult time actually with the regen as opposed to the Authority. The Authority just seems to be better for him. As you saw, right? I came in here and I ran this a bunch of times so you guys could actually see. I think we all know he is a PvP monster, right? And I don't know, are they so far off? Maybe not so far off, but I mean, you know, maybe even if you had like a really nicely rolled Obelisk, right? You had like, I don't know, guard break max HP and then 50% for 5 seconds. That might be just as good as a regen, right? You guys saw my testing. You guys saw me go through the paces here. But I'm gonna end it there because I would say from from making this video and popping in here and doing this with you guys, that authority, mighty authority, right? He had the mighty authority compared to the mighty regen, but having like the 20% all attack, 20% all defense might actually be better, better stat to have on the mighty regen. It might even be that way for the authority, right? I don't know, because I didn't test those two apart. I just tested from one to the next there. But I'm gonna end it there, ladies and gents. Let me know what you think. He's definitely strong for PvP, and he's definitely a PvP contender. You know, maybe paired up with Sentry or Doom, right? Doom is he's just so strong for PvP, especially if you have a lot of guys put a brilliant authority on him, right? Because they're not using them for PvE. I'm still using them for PvE, so I need other options. Shang-Chi might be that guy. All right, ladies and gents, I got more stuff, so you better stay tuned. You stay breezy out there, but most of all, friend, you stay safe now. Peace. Oh, and I mentioned this in the last video, but you got to let me know who you want to see next, right? We got Wave, Arrow, we got Swordmaster. Who do you want to see? Peace.